What's up guys, Revin here. Wanted to make this quick video to showcase my 420 float inventory, Dankest in the world. Seeing as CSGO is ending soon, I wanted to make this video to kind of be able to reference back and take a look at these skins a few years from now once CS2 is dominating the world. Um, Bit of backstory about my inventory. I have been in the CS skins game since about 2014. As you can see here, this is my first skin I ever got. Um, Still have it laying around. Brought it out of the storage unit just to show it off here. But as you can see, I do have it between Breakout and Bravo. I started late 2014. Um, didn't really play much until September of 2014, so I missed the whole Cato train. Um, Not that I would have jumped on that or bought any stickers from it. Anyway, I wasn't really into stickers at the time. Always felt that they covered up the cool artwork of the skins themselves. So definitely missed out on that, but played pretty solidly through. 2016 into 2017, I was actually playing Overwatch quite a bit, so didn't do too much there. 2017 is really when I started getting into skins, started collecting. Got my first 420 float skin right here. Remember buying this off OP Skins back in the day. Um, what got me started, I was watching some YouTube videos about skins and whatnot, and stumbled upon a mixed skillet video, as a matter of fact, that went through some guy's 420 float inventory back in the day, and that was the first time I really even heard about floats. Knew what floats were. That was kind of my introduction into all of it. So this was the first 420 I picked up. Um, Named Money Trees after one of the best Kendrick songs. But that was one of the first skins that I got with the 420 float. Um, I had a few during this time up until 2020. I wasn't really going hard into the collection itself. Um, it was only really during COVID when we were stuck at home that I really got into the 420 floats that we'll get into in just a minute. But but yeah, it was mainly just boredom. I was able to just buy and trade whatever skins I wanted, but that was just too boring for me. I needed to spice it up a little bit. So I started spicing things up. I had a different AUG, well-worn Akihabara Accept, but I traded it for a 420 float. Had to have that in the collection. And then this is what really made the 420 float theme take off here. Found this bad boy sitting on CS Money and could not refuse. My first ever #1 pattern blue gem, and of course the 420 float. Just so sick. Love that. Love that 5.7. When I started collecting the 420 floats, I was doing kind of lower tier stuff, kind of making it, making some name tags that referenced weed strains and stuff like that. So I wasn't quite into the high tiers just yet, but I did manage to get this. I actually had a Desert Eagle Blaze from way back in like 2015, I think. I bought it for 45 bucks, something like that. Um, had that one for a while, traded it to one with a flammable foil, best position. Had that up until 2020 and traded it for this 00 420 straight up, which was I think it was a crazy crazy trade, but I'll definitely take it. Here's another CS money pickup. This is my only skin that doesn't start with 420 in the float, but it is a 9.6 420 Blackamov. Always wanted the Blackamov. Was always one of my favorite ops all throughout CSGO. So to have this with the 6.9 backwards in front of the 420, couldn't say no to that. Had the op paw with the terrorist cat kind of deal. There was one 420 float stoner cat which is a 420 pattern ID. However, that just seems to be lost. There is a record of it on CS Float, but um, since then it has not surfaced since. But if anybody knows where that is, definitely let me know. um, Next we got the Panther. Always loved the Panther. Maybe one day this will be an iBuyPower Hollow, but probably not. Uh, Here we got the Blue Leaf XM Seasons. I still believe in the hype. Definitely can't say no, but 00420 with the Blue Leaf stat track. This was a real sick pickup. I love the XM, as you can see. Uh, Definitely one of my favorite guns in the game. Another CS money pickup. This was my first Cato 14 hollow, at least for the 420 floats. I did have some back in the day. Maybe one day I'll go back and kind of make a video about my um, older inventory and other skins I had. But this is my first 420 with the Cato hollow, Dig hollow best position. Um, Crazy pickup on CS money. Definitely love this M4 for sure, for sure. With the Blaze, I did have to get a whole collection of 00420 Blazes. So here's my revolver, of course. We got the AK Jet Set here. One cool thing about the Jet Set is this sticker right here, the one that's actually on the skin itself, is for Pottsville, Pennsylvania. That is my hometown that I grew up in. A little town, like 10,000 people maybe. Um, so crazy to see this on a skin. Um, I remember I actually emailed the Valve guys, and I forget her name, but the woman that did the CS skins like economy presentation. I know there's a kind of famous YouTube video about it. She actually responded and confirmed that this was Pottsville, Pennsylvania, hometown. So that's just a cool little fact I had to throw in there. But always like the Jet Set anyway. Always just a clean and pretty unique AK. Um, Up here I have. I was looking for. This was kind of early days of my collection. Um, Wanted to get a skin with the Harp of War hollow on it, because that was always my favorite of the discontinued skins. You'll certainly see that a little later on for sure. But I was trying to find one of these two, or just one of them, and both of these guys hit me up like simultaneously. So just ended up pulling the trigger on both of them. So got this one. Actually bought this one from some Russian dude. He didn't want to sell it to me because his friend who passed away had the same kind of sticker craft on the gun. But I made him a good offer, and he said I had to name it after him to honor him. So we'll keep that as Andrew's soul forever. But definitely a pretty cool craft, especially an old one like that. And then this guy, nothing too crazy, but cool. Blue lamb, so it's market price, but Harp of War can't go wrong. And that's the same thing happened with these two as well. I was looking for a DreamHack 2013 souvenirs, and I reached out to both these guys, sent messages, and both of them got back to me like simultaneously. So again, ended up just buying both of them. One thing about souvenir skins, as you'll see, I do have at least one souvenir from every major. Um, that was a struggle to track down one from everyone, but I did manage to pick those up. So show a few of them off as we go along here. Um, do have to point this out. The 42069 Safari Kush with that big dick energy, boys. You know how we do. Um, what else we got here? Moving along, we got a Zywoo Scout, fact new, pretty decent. This Mac 10 I actually really like. Just the two dragons and the somebody sticker up at the top. Just really good placement and just looks really nice in game. Here you go. This was from a craft that I will show you in just a moment. This is one of the few remaining Harp of War hollows. I'm definitely going to hold on to this for a good long while. It's the only real sticker that I care to have unapplied. And as you'll see coming up in just a minute, I did do a lot of applying of stickers, a lot of crafts, all one of ones, but we'll show them when they get there. My gloves. My gloves are the one of two 420 Pandora's box. Um, best blessed gloves in the game. So I mean, what can I say? And they go great with the knife, which you'll see in just a few minutes. But yeah, so stoked when I got these gloves. This is one of my first crafts, not the first craft, but was one of my first one of ones. This one definitely got beat, or not got beat, I think, but got matched. Other people have made this craft since I did, but just the craft itself looks so sick in game. The colors just match almost perfectly in the right lighting. But yeah, these stickers are definitely slept on. These are so good. What else do we got here? Move up to here. This is my All-Star souvenir. Simple signed 420 float. These were hard to track down. There's very few 420 souvenir All-Star or All-Star souvenirs. And to get one that's signed by the GOAT himself, pretty nuts. Oh, this guy, one of my first big pickups. A triple, no, excuse me, septuple zero 420 float with the star pattern. So nuts. I think this was number 3 or 4 in the world for the Moonrise, but to have that super low, this is the only 60420 float skin in the game, and to have it have kind of rare pattern with the star is just nuts. And here, this is my baby. This is my first craft. Went big right at the start, and from there kind of tapered off. But a 420 hydroponic with 4 Harp of War hollows. Traded up for the 420 skin itself, and then crafted these. Um, This was a year and a half ago now when these stickers were about half their value. So they've definitely increased since then, but I do not regret crafting this. This looks so sick in game. With kind of the white background, it really makes the sticker pop. And I know a lot of people don't like the Harp of War, but to me, it's definitely an S tier sticker. So this is definitely my baby. Not going anywhere anytime soon. That's for sure. Oh, and then we got my knife for the combo. This looks so much better in CS2. I'm definitely excited for that. But this is the only 420 Black Pearl knife in the game. Out of all different knives, bayonets, karambits, anything. This is the only Black Pearl that has a 420 float in the game. And the fact that out of all of those, it's on a knife as sick as a butterfly is just icing on the cake. So my combo with the Pandora's box and the butterfly black pearl just goes hard. Just goes super hard. Next we got the M4 Hyper Beast. Not too many Hyper Beast crafts exist at all, and this one's pretty sick with the Cologne Dig Hollow and some other hollow stickers. Just goes really nice together. Do love this. This was my main M4 A1S that I was using for a long time until a new one that I got that I'll show in just a little bit here. Here's my Umpalays just to round out the collection there. Do have the souvenir PP Bison from the Olaf Pass match. This is my DreamHack 2014 souvenir in 420 float. And the fact that this is from that Olaf Pass match is, again, just insane. So crazy I was able to pick this guy up. I know it doesn't seem like much, just a shitty Bison, but just love the history behind it. Next is my Cato 14 souvenir. Again, this is pretty nuts. The sticker positioning could be better. The stickers themselves could be better, to be fair, but there are so few 420 float Cato 14 souvenirs that the fact that I was able to even get this in the first place is just absolutely nuts. So sick. We'll move to, oh, of course, to this, the Chimera. This is the 420 float with iBuyPower Hollow, of course, as well as two crown foils. This was one of my first real big pickups when I really started getting into the 420 floats. Had to do a lot of searching to get a cool one with the iBuyPower Hollow, and with this one couldn't pass it up. Kind of a little Pac-Man craft, but I know that's not really the Pac-Man craft, but I like to pretend. This is another one of my crafts that I did. This is one of my favorites that I will have to say of all time. 4x flammable foil on the caution. Even has kind of a rare pattern with the little dude falling at the back here. So sick. Um, this is still one of one. I know there's a guy from Twitter and other places, Parks. He crafted one with just a 1x, which again looks real sick. This just goes so well together. I'm pretty surprised that more people have not crafted this before or since, but super sick craft. Love this one. Another one of my crafts here. This one, nothing too crazy. It is a triple O float with the four Hellraiser DreamHack 2014s. Does look pretty good in game. Another one here, quad zero float with the NIP MLG foils. Not one of my best crafts, I gotta be honest, but still goes pretty hard in game. Looks pretty good, but just doesn't hold a candle to the caution. It's just too good. Then we have Dark Angel here. This is my one skin with the wing diffuser, best position. Not too many 420s with the wing diffuser. Have thought about crafting something a little nicer than this, but for now we'll just stick to this because it is good placement and does kind of look pretty good. Another one of the crafts here, another one of one craft, 00420 Orion with 4 TSM foils from Cato 15. The top, you can see it's a little bit scratched. It does look pretty good in game though, from what you can see in game. But I like the craft. I know some people don't like it too much, but I think it looks pretty good in game. Can't complain there. This is my first Howling Dawn 420 float skin, best position, so couldn't pass up picking this up. It is my second candy apple, but with that there's not too many Howling Dawns, at least 420 floats, so picking this up was definitely a good decision. My third Cato 14 Hollow, this LDLC CZ. CZ is a dog shit gun. Don't ever use it. Don't ever equip it. Don't ever buy it. However, this one is pretty sick, so I certainly cannot complain on that. Moving up here, here's another one of my crafts. This is another one of my favorite crafts for sure. 00420 Astral Jormungandr, if I'm saying that right, with 4 Cloud9 Boston Hollows. Looks amazing. Love these stickers in game. Love this skin as well. This is just one of the best P90s in the game, IMO. But yeah, super sick, super sick. Where are we at here? This is the 420 float skin I was able to pick up with a King of the Field. There's very few 420 King of the Fields. And I know this one is kind of bad sticker positioning, but it was one of the few that I was able to even get somebody to message me back on, and I still really like it. And the Guardian does go good with one other skin that you'll see in a few minutes coming up here. So again, couldn't pass that one up. Again, Blue Lamb, nothing too special. Howling Dawn, market price, you know the drill. Moving up. This one, pretty cool. The Minotaur's Labyrinth ump with a good Minotaur pattern here. In CS2, this is currently broken, so it kind of just looks like this. So I'm really hoping they fix that. I would hate for this guy to disappear when we move to CS2, but I think they'll eventually fix it and bring this back. But this is a super sick, super cool 420 float with a cool pattern on it. This is another one of my crafts. This might actually be my favorite craft, to be honest. The red and the yellow and the sticker, as you can see when it kind of turns, just goes perfectly with the skin itself, with the snake in the background. Just looks so good. And these Tyloo hollows are sort of, I guess, technically discontinued. So and I crafted this myself. This was certainly not cheap, but definitely worth it. Definitely a sick USP. Next we got this guy. Crafted this myself. This was number 3 float. Might be number 4. Have to check, but quadruple 0420 with the SK foils from Boston. Um, just looks just a really sick pistol, of course. Very nice. I do want to show this off. This is the only Cato 15 hollow skin that I have currently in the collection. Um, and if you're asking where is that Cato 15 hollow, it is on the back. So I definitely had to pick this up. Saw this on CS Float, and just for the memes and of course the 420, couldn't pass this one up. Moving up, I do have a red frag cam with a frag cam, I should say, with a Vox paper, best pause. Pretty cool P2000. Hope this gun gets buffed. I do like using the P2000, but at the moment the USP just kills it. Next is a insane craft, 4x Cato 14 paper Hellraiser, but on a M249 what is this? Impact drill is just an insane craft. There's a video on YouTube of the guy crafting it like 6 years ago now, or 7, something like that. Um, but just just the memeiest craft that I could pick up, I think. So cool though. Definitely have used this in game just for the flex. Um, my other iBuyPower hollow skin. I know, nothing too special. Bad positioning, all that good stuff. Um, Moving up here, here's a few more crafts that I've done. This isn't a one of one, just really did like this craft with the Furia Antwerp hollows. This was a one of one. This got matched as well. Triple O 420 Gilded Baron, or well, Black Nile with the Into the Breach golds from Paris. Very cool craft. Um, this craft I always really enjoyed. I know a lot of people don't like the Mongols Paris Hollows because of their kind of thin lines and things like that. But for this skin in particular, the Mount Fuji, I think it works perfect. The colors as well with that kind of white and pink and blue hollow effect just goes really well together. Definitely my favorite MP9. This was another one of my crafts. Um, really like this one as well. 4x Space Soldiers Boston Hollows on the Daybreak. Always really loved the Daybreak skin. I always hated how it was always scratched up, even like the low floats. This is a factory new one, believe it or not, and it is scratched to pieces. But I still really like it. I still really like the kind of Japanese inspired clouds and whatnot of the skin itself. Um, One of my more recent crafts is right here, 00420 Bamboo Forest, I believe, for the Tech 9 with the SK Boston Hollows this time. This looks amazing in game. You can see kind of the green of the stickers really show off in game, and um, don't really match the green in the skin itself, but do make it kind of pop out. This is my one and only 5x craft that I've done, but this is just a sick craft. The 5 times Team Spirit Cato 19 hollows. Um, love this crafting game. The stickers actually look really good. Um, you can kind of see the blue as I kind of turn it here really goes well with the blue of the body of the skin itself. But again, 00420, of course. This is just again another one of my favorite crafts that I've done. Here's one of my, I think this is my most recent craft. Edward foils from London 2018 on a 00 Nova graphite. Some these stickers got kind of memed up with some dudes on Twitter. Shout out to you guys. But so they came up with the name Azerbaijan for it. Got some cool artwork that I've done. All my one of ones I've actually did get artwork done of. I will put a link in the description to my gallery that has all the artwork, but also on my Twitter page I have all the artwork there, all the crafts, everything like that. But this was definitely a pretty cool Nova that I do like using, and this looks really nice in CS2. They really upped the kind of the foil effects, the kind of glistening and things like that of the foil stickers. So this looks even better than it does now in CS2. Moving over, these are a few of my last skins. This is my latest Harp of War skin. So it brings a total of 7 applied Harp of Wars on 420 floats, as well as 1 unapplied. Definitely one of the I just really love the sticker. I know a lot of people don't, but had to pick this up when I saw this was on sale, and just love that sticker. And that brings me to my most recent pickup, the capstone of the 420 float inventory. My biggest pickup by single skin alone, and that is the 0420 float M4A1S Guardian with Titan Hollow Best Paws, LDLC Hollow on the body as well, and then Titan and LDLC papers on it. Um, this is just a insane skin. Never thought I would own something like this. I know for a lot of people this really isn't much, but for me it's definitely a capstone, definitely a dream skin that I will cherish for a long time. And I can't wait for CS2 to move the stat track up here so it doesn't cut off my middle sticker there, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the inventory. The loadout at the moment looks a little something like this. I'm using the candy apple, the guardian to match the guardian as well. Um, money trees. I'm still using this. My first 420 float skin still in circulation. Still love that. Love that skin forever. Um, those are my SMGs. The rifles here. Of course, pretty much will only use this. Only use this skin till I die. This is definitely my baby. I know some of the other skins I said might be my favorite crafts, but it just takes one more look at this, and this is my favorite craft for sure. Heavies look like that, and the melee, of course, the Black Pearl, and the Pandora's Box. Um, So yeah, that's pretty much it for the inventory showcase, guys. Thanks for checking it out, and have a great day.